breaking Switch 2 news. Let's talk about it.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live and we have some pretty big news for a Sunday evening. What's up? We happy Neil, Buster Justin, Lion Star AD. What's up, bro? Hey, I hopped on Smash. You ain't show up. So I played somebody online. I wrecked them, bro. Hey, what's up, Nathan? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody coming into the chat? We have some big Switch 2 news. Not one, but we have a second Nintendo news item that's pretty big too. Pretty big too. So I need everybody coming into the chat to first give the stream a big thumbs up, like. If you're not subscribed, click subscribe right now, and we're about to hit y'all with that. All right, we're getting right to it. The first news item is that it looks like the Switch 2 will work with Samsung's upcoming SD Express micro SD cards. I remember when you shouted me out 7 years ago, Christopher Taplin. What's up, bro? I finally got a live stream. What's up, Lion Star? This is pretty interesting. So it looks like Nintendo is not going the SSD, the solid state drive route, like PlayStation and Xbox, of course, because those are consoles. And I don't know, does the Steam Deck use solid state drives? I don't know. But according to this news, the Switch is going to be using Samsung's upcoming SD Express micro SD cards. Let's check out what this entails. How was Disney? Disney was great. Went to Animal Kingdom. Hakuna Matata. All right. We have an interesting new rumor about some future proofing that Nintendo may be planning for the Switch. So this is coming from GamerRant.com. As shared by Super Metal Dave 64. Shout out to Super Metal Dave. On his latest video, he has found a job opening that he believes confirms earlier rumors about the console. Nintendo of America is looking for an electromechanical engineer to work at their home office in Redmond, Washington. And here are the interesting details. Oh, how many likes do we have? Let's see if we can crush. We are currently at 13 likes. 7 people give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 20 likes. All right, it says Nintendo has listed these as part of their requirements. Experience with transmission line theory and how it constrains practical PCB design. Please highlight any training experience in the area and applications. It's going to get interesting. Experience with high-speed signaling and power delivery on PCB designs that contain elements such as, but the last part says SD Express. Expert knowledge of IPC standard and design for manufacturing best practices for printed circuit board design. For those who don't know, transmission line theory is the guiding principle for how electromagnetic waves such as electric power can cross lines. It's the reason every gadget in your home works. It's why we have electricity in our homes, and it's why all right, point to these as hints that Nintendo needs someone to add new features to the Switch 2. To be specific, he believes Nintendo wants to optimize the Switch 2's performance using Samsung's upcoming new micro SD standard SD Express. In fact, WCCF Tech, another source, openly speculated that Samsung worked with Nintendo to make the SD Express standard when Samsung first announced it last September. WCCF Tech and Super Metal Dave 64 are really excited about this because Samsung claims that these new cards can reach transfer speeds of 800 megabits per second. But that really isn't enough information for most of us, is it? Why would Nintendo go through the effort over a card that you can't even buy yet? As you may know, newer gamers have such higher requirements that developers are telling gamers they need to upgrade their HDDs to SSDs. While HDD on a PC, I'm trying to get to so I can share my thoughts. So SSD is far better than the average. And so they're saying that these new micro SD express cards aren't quite as fast as solid state drives, but it's faster than, whoa, way faster. Right now, check out the difference. Right now, the micro SD cards in the Switch have a transfer speed of 60 megabytes per second. So this would be a jump from 60 megabytes per second to 800 megabytes per second with these new cards. That's pretty dope. In fact, the best micro SD card you can use on your Nintendo Switch now, this 1.5 terabyte, I have a 1 terabyte. I didn't know going on 1.5 claims a maximum transfer speed of 150 megabytes per second. If you're wondering why Nintendo is putting in so much effort on this technology, then you need to be acquainted on how Nintendo sees tech. The reason they beat out competitors like Sega and Sony on portable gaming is their prioritizing of power efficiency over performance so that gamers can enjoy longer gameplay experiences. Couple of things with this. This gives us more efficiency, and compare this to a micro SS, just a solid state drive, which is what the PS5, Xbox Series X currently have. Again, I ask, it feels good to be excited about Nintendo, the new console again. Looking forward to another 8 years of Switch 2 hardware and the OGC clean. It's about to be lit, bro. I feel it. It's about to be lit with the Switch 2. Oh, I can't wait. But does the Steam Deck have an SSD? Does any portable device have a solid state drive? Because that just sounds expensive. Because I know the solid state drives are probably expensive to have in the PS5s. Solid state drives, Spider-Man Complete Worlds load instantly. This could be Nintendo's response and having fast load times, but also balance price. My headphones, the audio just went out. It went back. So my Steam Deck does has a solid state drive. So it looks like instead of a SSD, a solid state drive, Nintendo is looking to go this route of a SD Express micro SD card. And here's my thing. Nintendo could still have a solid state drive. This could be just for memory capacity, to add memory to the Switch, these micro SD Express cards. And so we don't know quite what these are going to be used for. If it's going to be used for, well, it has to be used for extra memory, but we don't know whether or not the Switch is going to have an SSD drive. And so still not ruling out an SSD drive, but it looks like, according to these leaks and sources, that the Switch 2 will be utilizing a SD Express or be compatible with Samsung's upcoming SD Express micro SD card, which leads to a faster transfer of data between the system and the console. Because with the PS5, if you want to increase the memory, you can still buy the M.2, which transfers information as well. So interesting. This may be Nintendo's solution to lowering the cost, because people could be like, oh man, it's not going to have a solid state drive. Nintendo's very price conscious, bro. This is why Nintendo, like the article says, beat out both Sega and Sony in the handheld gaming sphere, because they want to make sure you don't have to spend $700 to play the Switch 2. And so I take that. If that cuts costs but still gives us a faster storage option, I'm down for it. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? We're at 26 likes. I need Quattro. I need 4 people to give the stream a thumbs up, so that we could pass 30 likes. This is interesting. Christian, what's up, bro? I hope you're doing good. Faster data transfer needs special circuit board design to maintain signal integrity. That's right, Creative Experiments. And that screams more costs. And so Nintendo's trying to balance price, going this route. That's what I'm thinking. Again, we have to wait to see what Nintendo officially announces, but for now, the fact that this was shown or discovered in what Nintendo's looking to hire, it gives us a clue as to what's going to be inside of that Switch 2. We have some more dope news. What's up, Kiki? Hope you're doing good. Nintendo Switch coming to April. We'll see. We don't know when the release date is going to be. I think the Steam Deck even has an SD card slot, I believe. It probably does. And so this could be just simply memory expansion. So this could be just the option to expand the memory, and the Switch 2 could still have an SSD drive inside for instant load times. Who knows? But Nintendo knows how to make. One thing Nintendo knows how to do is to make a good quality handheld device that balances price and performance and battery efficiency. Nintendo mastered that. It's 250. That's like 3 times over faster. Yeah. So 800 megabytes per second is still is faster than any SSD card on the market right now. So, hello, was Wildcard Football delisted? I don't know. I got it downloaded. Shout out to the developers for giving me a free copy of Wildcard Football. The game was dope. All right. The one benefit of Nintendo launching an underpowered console and waiting so long is that the Switch 2 will feel a lot more next-gen compared to the Switch versus the PS5 to the PS5 4 Pro or Xbox Series to Xbox One. Yeah, it will. When we start playing, if your primary gaming console is a Switch, my primary gaming console is still the Switch. I like my PS5, but I do most of my gaming on the Switch. And so going from the Switch to the Switch 2 is going to be a big jump. And I'm here for it. It should be lit, bro. It should be lit. All right, a couple more comments, then we're going to go to the next breaking news. I didn't even know this was happening, but we're going to talk about this. Is breaking news. But first, let me get more comments. Fastest SSD is 1,000 megabits per second. Was 402 years ago. NVMe range from 3,000 megabits to 7. Yeah. We already know that solid state drives are super fast. But Neil, one thing Nintendo needs to work on speeding up is the eShop. The eShop needs to speed up. All right, bro. We have another one. Another pretty big news item. This came out of nowhere. I'm hyped, and there's 2 sides to this next coin. The latest rumor is Kirby Planet Robobot is getting a Nintendo Switch port for 2025. Nate the Hate has mentioned that the Nintendo 3DS game Kirby Planet Robobot is coming to the Switch in 2025. Now this will be added to the last Nintendo 3DS port we received from the Switch was Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which was pretty good. I have to say, 3DS to Switch ports make perfect sense. Low development costs, and the games look good when they port them, the HD ported to the Switch. Luigi's Mansion 2, all intent and purposes, was a good looking game. But, and I'm going to tell y'all this, Kirby Planet Robobot is my favorite Kirby game. This game was good. This game was my favorite Kirby game. Just dope. Using Kirby as a mech. Great news. But I have to say this, even though this is my favorite Kirby game, if there's a 3DS game that I want Nintendo to port, it's this game right here. Metroid Samus Returns. Nintendo, if you're going to port and give us a port of a 3DS game, do Metroid Samus Returns. That's like the best 3DS game, bro. And so I didn't beat it. I didn't finish beating it. I remember what happened with this too. I had my Japanese modded 3DS and it broke. The capture card broke. I was so mad and I just stopped playing it. But Metroid Samus Returns, because that's been, bro, you know how much it costs to mod a 3DS, to ship your 3DS all the way to Japan, have them mod it and ship it all the way back from Japan, only for it to break? That was so tight. For the capture card, so that they could, so I could capture footage right on to my 3DS. But that's another story. I think it'll be dope if Nintendo imports a couple more 3DS games. One thing this also tells me, if this port, and this might come first half of 2025, Nintendo's gearing up for a big Switch 2 launch. I would not be mad at Nintendo if the first half of 2025, and I wouldn't be surprised. Bro, Neil says, I would love a port of Metroid Federation Ball multiplayer. No, Metroid Federation Prime Force. That game was good. I'm going to die on that hill. Everybody else can hate the game. I like the game. Metroid Prime Federation Force. Shout out to, I think, Bustin' Justin. I think you were one of the sponsors that beat it with me. Like, we played it. We used to play them games multiplayer together. If you have the right people to play with, that game was fun. Forgotten Island was dope. I beat that game. Cool. So, the fact that the first half of 2025, if this is true and Kirby Planet Robobot is coming to, man, this game was pretty dope, man. I had fun playing Kirby Planet. This is the best Kirby game. I don't care what anybody says. This is the best Kirby game. But the first half of 2025 is ports. That lets you know Nintendo's gearing up for a big Switch 2 launch. A 2 terabyte micro SD card, Jitsu, sign me up. I tell you, when the 1 terabyte micro SD cards first came on the market, I'm convinced I was the first one to have a 1 terabyte micro SD card on your Switch. The SD card costs more than the Switch when it first came out, like $400 something, but I bought it. And I tell you, it was worth it because I've had it through the entire lifespan of my Switch. My 1 terabyte micro SD card, never had to upgrade, never had to worry about any memory. Now, I buy a lot of Switch games. So even then, I still had to delete a couple games that I don't play anymore. But for the most part, this 1 terabyte micro SD card was perfect for me gaming on the Switch. And so back to ports. If it's Kirby Planet Robobot is coming in 2025, it's probably the first half of 2025, which is I'm cool with. Nintendo, I ain't even gonna be mad at Nintendo at this point because they gave us banger after banger after banger. I could finish I have so many games in my backlog from the Switch that I still need to beat. If we Nintendo's gearing up for a big launch, big 2025 with the Switch 2. Yeah, the Switch 2 is bigger. All right, so Kirby Planet Robobot rumored to be coming to the Switch 2025. Another port. Can't wait to see what this game looks like in HD. This was a good game, but I can't wait for the Switch 2. Bangers. All right, the next news item. Andy from VGC is expecting a big Game Awards and says we need to fire up the hype train for the Game Awards. Andy Robinson from VGC has been stoking fire on X, saying that he is expecting a very big Game Awards next week. Fire up the hype train. End quote. What's up, Lake Show? What does he say? Are the new Samsung Express SD cards available for purchase? I don't know if they're available right now, but if they are, I'm not getting it. I'm good with my 1 terabyte micro SD card. When the Switch 2 comes out, I'll probably hop on one. We'll see. I'll have to see more details, but I don't know if they're available. Oh, somebody says yes, they are. But if that's the standard format for the Switch 2, that's going to be dope. But just the fact that the Switch 2 is compatible with them, it's a good indication, good sign going forward. Game Awards is going to be, is the Game Awards December 12th? The Game Awards are December 12th. I'm going to be super busy that day, so I may not be able to stream the Game Awards. But here's my thing. Nintendo, I don't think Nintendo's going to have, they may have at the, this is what I think Nintendo's going to have at the Game Awards. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD gameplay. Nothing related to the Switch 2. Bro, you know what would get me super hyped, Corey? We get a true Star Fox game on the Switch. I think we're going to get a Star Fox game on the Switch 2. Notice, what are some IPs we didn't get on the Switch? One, it's Star Fox. We didn't get any Star Fox games on the Switch. No Punch-Out, Star Fox. Nintendo still got some IPs. I'd be super hyped for a new Punch-Out game. Man, Nintendo, I want a Punch-Out game. Punch-Out is so lit, bro. At this point, we're talking about remakes. Remake Wii Punch-Out for the Switch in 2025. Do it, Nintendo. Until we get a real Punch-Out on the Switch 2. But for the Game Awards, I don't think Nintendo is going to have like any crazy announcements. Star Fox would be dope. Definitely need a new Star Fox game for the Switch 2. Star Fox 64, one of my favorite. Yeah, Star Fox 64 was straight. Is the best Star Fox game. You have Star Fox is the best. Star Fox 64 is number 1. Number 2, I say Star Fox, the OG on the Super Nintendo. Number 3, Star Fox Assault. Was that on the GameCube? I think, yeah, it was on the GameCube. Those are the top 3 Star Fox games. We need from the ground up, great graphics, amazing gameplay, Star Fox game for the Switch 2. Fire, bro. Now, with Kirby Planet Robobot rumored to be coming as a port in 2025, y'all, I want y'all to give me y'all top 3 3DS games you'd want Nintendo to port while we wait for the Switch 2. My top 3, Metroid Samus Return, number 1. Man, there's a couple bangers on the 3DS that I can't even remember. Probably Mario 3DS. The Mario 3D Land. Is it Mario 3D Land? Number 2. And I'm not sure what else. I played so many. I forgot what. Yeah, Super Mario 3D Land. I said that, Christopher. And I know there's one more game, but I just can't think of it. There's a lot of games on the 3DS. A lot of games on the 3DS. All right. Let me take a couple more comments in the chat. How to play Star Fox Adventure. Star Fox Adventure. Was that the one where Star Fox was like more running around like an adventure game with that staff? Give us trash. All right, man. All right. So it's going to be dope. Can't wait. Breaking news once again. The Switch 2 looks like it's going to be compatible with the new micro SD express cards from Samsung. Faster memory for the Fire Emblem games on the Fire. I beat every Fire Emblem game with 3DS. They're all fire. What was the new Zelda game on the 3DS? And I said this before Echoes of Wisdom was announced. Link Between Worlds. Link Between Worlds. Fire. That's it, Kaleem. Oh my goodness. Yeah, scratch that. That over the 3D Mario Land. Top 3 3DS games. Metroid Samus Returns. Link Between Worlds. That game was real good, bro. Real good Zelda game. And then the Mario. Metroid Federation Force, Neil. That's right. A Street Fighter 4 PS3 and 360 versions, not 3DS version. Christopher, you must have been there at launch. What's up to everybody coming into the chat? We're at 39 likes. I need 10 people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 50 likes. Bro, I remember when I was one of the 3DS ambassadors, bro. I was in the ambassador program. I got all those free games after Nintendo dropped the price. I had Street Fighter 4 at launch. Fire Emblem Awakening was so fire. Claim. Big facts. Fire Emblem Awakening, straight fire. Straight fire. One of the best Fire Emblem games of all time, bro. Awakening was goated. Oh, Tony, Kid Icarus Uprising. Man, Kid Icarus Uprising. The flying stages, 10 out of 10. The ground stages, probably 7 out of 10. They weren't bad. They weren't Star Fox Adventure bad. But they weren't necessarily the best. Especially if you didn't have the nub stick, the new 3DS, with the right controls. That was tough. Drop a Color Splash remix. Paper Mario. Color Splash. Bars. Hope the dock station ups the graphics a bit. Power Toast, man. That's a real possibility. A real possibility is when the Switch 2 is docked, we're going to have more power on the system. I'm hoping that happens too. I'm hoping that there's some processing where we can get games 1440p, 4K possibly, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what Nintendo has up their sleeves. I don't even remember the multiplayer in Kid Icarus. I would like to see Star Fox Zero and Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Hourglass was dope. It was a little different, but it was dope. Still a dope game. All right. All right, guys. I forgot to say, if you're coming in, we are doing a Switch 2 giveaway on the channel. Shout out to Kaleem, one of my sponsors. He's going to be sponsoring this giveaway. We're going to be doing a Switch 2 giveaway for a subscriber. So make sure you're subscribed to be in the Switch 2 giveaway. Also, you want to join a dope gaming community. If you want to game with me, and we're going to be voice chatting live on Discord during Christmas week, I'm going to be playing Mario Party Jamboree with the sponsors. We might do that on the main channel, and not on the gaming channel. Kaleem said, yes, sir. Shout out to Kaleem, bro. Appreciate it. If you want to game with me on my gaming channel, become a sponsor. We're going to be having some good times, especially when that Switch 2 drops. All right. That's all the news I had for this stream. Appreciate everybody coming out. When will they port Clay? Hey, let's chill for a little bit more. Clay Fighter was a dope Super Nintendo game, bro. Clay Fighter was it, man. Super Nintendo, the best era of gaming for me, bro, was the Super Nintendo. NES was dope, but those NES games were super hard. But the Super Nintendo era of gaming was when gaming was like, they just nailed the gameplay. Clay Fighter was dope. It had a lot of bangers on. Street Fighter 2, OG Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo. Man, to be able to play Street Fighter, the game that you always played in the arcade on your Super Nintendo, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Enjoy your stream like always. Appreciate it. I'm ready for Christmas week with real Switch 2 fans. Let them know, Lake Show. Lake Show's one of the sponsors. We're going to be playing that Mario Party Jamboree. Should be lit, bro. I'm going to let y'all know what day, time, and we're going to have some fun, bro. Clay Fighter 64. I remember that, bro. All right. I'm going to be heading out. I'm going to head out. Super Switch. And Nia says Super Nintendo is epic. The name of the Switch, that's a whole other video, bro. Nothing beat Chrono, bro. Chrono Trigger, top 5 RPG games of all time. For me, the original Final Fantasy on the NES always be my favorite game of all time. My all-time favorite game. Chrono Trigger's up there, bro. Now, there's so many RPGs. Probably top 10. But Chrono Trigger's up there, bro. Chrono Trigger was so good, bro. I remember seeing the Nintendo Power magazine, seeing the battle system, and just, man, Chrono Trigger is epic, bro. Chip and Dale on the NES. Yep, that was a dope game. I remember that too. Hey, Toby, y'all. Played all those games, bro. I played all those games, bro. Chip and Dale on the NES was straight fire. Can't wait for the Switch 2. Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to head out, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through as always, man. Make sure you like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Get in that giveaway. All that fun stuff. What do you guys think? Oh, show enough. I'm about to run some 2K, bro. I'm going to hop on some. I'm going to let you know in the Discord. I'm going to run 2K on Twitch. Obi-Wan plays on Twitch. We'll play 2K on the Switch. 2K on the Switch on Twitch. All right. I'm going to get my kids settled, and then we're going to run some 2K tonight. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.